you are here live with the Samantha Brown. If you're live with me, then give me a hashtag live. And if you are on the replay, then give me a hashtag replay, because I so appreciate you when you watch later on, because you guys are actually the guys that give the most engagement. But what's really, really, really interesting is I've basically been having a shit day. So today, my laptop screen has completely died. I don't know if you've seen my post from earlier, but literally I've got purple bands, I've got green bands, I've got flickering. Like it just won't work. I've been on the phone to Apple support, they can't help me. Luckily, I managed to get the last appointment for 7 days at my local Apple store. So I am off there in just a moment. But I wanted to hop on really, really quickly because I don't have a laptop. Luckily, my mum, she's so sweet. She called me this morning, having seen my post on Facebook, and brought round her laptop. But I've basically spent the day focusing on my promise that I'm coming up with for my new course. So you may not know, but I have got Amy Porterfield Amy Porterfield, like probably one of the biggest course creators in the world. She is teaching me how to create a course, and one of the tasks she set this week is to come up with your course promise. So I've been working on that, and I wanted to show it to you, but it's really interesting that I haven't been able to do any of the things that I wanted to do today because of my laptop, but it has made me hyper focus on this one thing, so I wanted to share it with you. I'm also in this really weird place right now of being banned from making comments with links on Facebook, because I've been linking too much to my latest freebie, which is my video freebie. So in Amy's group, she's got a group of 3,000 people who have all signed up to her brand new course. And I offered them my freebie cheat sheet on how to do live video. And of course, like loads of them, I'm talking like 330 of them said they wanted it. So, because it's Amy's thing, and I didn't want to create an opt-in because that's not fair, but I wanted to create a very special link for those guys, I've actually been commenting on this post, giving out the freebie. And so I've been commenting again with a link and like over and over and over, and obviously Facebook think I'm spamming, but amazingly the feedback is phenomenal from these guys. I've got things like, wow, this is amazing, I can't believe you're giving this away for free, this has helped so much, I can't believe, like, I didn't know that, I didn't know that, I didn't know that. So the freebie is doing phenomenally, and I'm loving it because I'm grabbing screenshots of every single like wow comment from all these people, and of course that's going to go in my course. But importantly, what I wanted to show you today is what I've been doing while my laptop is kaput, which is focusing on my course promise. Now I'm going to turn you around because you need to see this in my notebook, because I've been going old school and writing. So let me switch around. I'm actually in my kitchen right now because my laptop is upstairs fully backing up before I head off to the Apple store, because also in the UK it's due to snow here on the south coast where it doesn't really snow ever. It's due to snow this evening, so I'm gonna have to leave really, really early to make sure that I get to the Apple store before it snows, just in case I'm snowed in. I want to be snowed in at the Apple store, I don't want to be stuck at home. So but I'm just getting myself ready, but I'm in the kitchen so that I can keep away from my laptop and not get distracted by it, which is up in my office. But anyway, so what am I going to show you? I'm going to show you my... Let's see if you can see this. So I want to show you my course promise that I have come up with today as per Amy Porterfield's instructions. So she told me to do this. So I started off with writing over like 2 pages all of the things, how my people are feeling right now, how they're going to feel in the future, all of the course promises, the results, everything to do with my course, right? So I went from 2 pages, and then I managed to get it down to like 1 page. And then I managed to get it down to a paragraph, and then like a sentence. And I've tried this sentence like over and over and over again, and I'm really, really struggling. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put out the sentences that I've come up with in a post, and I want you guys to vote, because my problem is there's like loads of things I can teach. I just want to work out what the best things are to focus on when it actually comes to like what's the most impactful when it comes to actually talking about it. I mean, like, you can see things here, like going from obscurity, yes, Grant Cardone, to and overwhelm with social media marketing, to more perfect clients and opportunities than you can handle by leveraging our worldwide Facebook addiction and the Facebook profile funnel, which is obviously something that you guys, if you know me, that's what I talk about, is the Facebook profile funnel, and how you can turn every single comment on Facebook into the first step of your funnel, like everything in your funnel. So it's all about automating all the stuff that you do on Facebook, but in the most intentional way possible. So I don't mean turning into a robot and just reposting stuff and being boring and actually not being a real person. So one of the things I actually had to come up with is who it's for and who it's not for, because there's a really, really big book in the UK that's all about automating what you do on social media, and actually turns into creating massive followings with people that aren't real. So I'm not an advocate of that. I want you to have real intention when you're posting on Facebook, but posting in a way that actually means that I'm going to flip you back around. That actually means you are connecting with your audience and doing live videos and things like this. So tell me what you think so far, if you're loving this, if you're hating it, if it sounds nuts, crazy, whatever. Like I went through all of the feelings that how I used to feel when it came to social media, and I came up with things like frustration, wasting time, feeling overwhelmed, feeling like no one knows who you are, being totally lost, not really getting anywhere. Ant's giving me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And then like how you feel afterwards. Like if you had clients, like literally people coming to you every single day, hitting you up saying, hey, can you work with me? Like, wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't it be amazing that you actually got to pick your clients rather than just accepting everybody? Like that would feel amazing. And trust me, it does feel amazing. So that's how I want you to feel. And you can totally do that with Facebook. I was having a conversation earlier today with a lady who's putting on, she actually put together Russell Brunson's online summit, and she's asked me to speak to her audience, and she's putting together another online summit. Like, wouldn't it be amazing if all the big influencers asked you to work with them? Like, I've got to work with Jim Edwards, who is co-creator of Funnel Scripts, which is part of ClickFunnels. I've actually been reached out to by John Lee Dumas, like this week alone. Like, if you had the massive people with the big audiences reaching out to you because they recognize that you were an expert in your field, wouldn't that just make everything so much easier? And it's totally, totally possible through the medium of Facebook, but only if you do it in the right way and you stop wasting time, because everybody's wasting time on Facebook and everybody's doing things that aren't actually making a big enough difference. But I've worked out like the way to do it in the most leveraged like system possible. But my big problem I'm having right now is how to put all of that into effectively like one paragraph, which I can't do. I'm struggling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a poll later on today, and I want you to vote on what you think is the most impactful, or the most like it will actually sell you, or it would make you want to do my course, because I want you to be doing these things. I want you to be reaching hundreds of thousands of people. Totally possible, like totally possible in a year. You just have to do the right things on Facebook. So I'm going to put up a poll. I need you to vote on it. I'm not going to be able to put up links or anything for like another 24 hours because Facebook have put me in a ban, only for commenting with outbound links. Even though this is like part of the reason why I hate Facebook, and you have to be very careful. So even though I'm getting amazing comments back from every single link that I've put in this group, like every single person's like, wow, this is amazing, wow, I never knew that, like this is really helpful, it's made me do this. Facebook obviously can't see that. At the end of the day, it is a robot. It has an algorithm. I know how to play the algorithm, but you need to still be careful. You have to do it in the right way. But I want to teach you that anyway. So all of these things is me pushing the boundaries so that I can work out what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. And if I weren't breaking the rules, or pushing the rules, shall we say, then I wouldn't be able to show you how to do it in the best way possible. Anyway, so make sure you keep an eye out later. I'm going to put up a poll on what I want to put as my course promise, as per Amy Porterfield's instructions. And I need your help to actually pick the right one. And if I use your one, I will of course give you access to my course for free. If you come up with the one that I end up using, then I'll give you access for free. I also am going to put out a shout out for some calls with people so that I can do what Amy calls course validation, just making sure that the ideal person, that's like you right there, the ideal person for your course, that you are absolutely fulfilling their needs and wants and desires. So I'm going to put up a call out for that. But right now I need you to help me choose what my big promise is going to be, how to choose, like go from all this stuff to one sentence. And you can learn from this because you need to be doing it too. In everything that you're putting out, you need to have intention. You need to know why you're putting things out. You need to make it really clear when you're putting those things out on Facebook, in your online marketing, in your real life marketing. If you're going to networking meetings locally and you're doing like a 40 seconds or a 60 seconds, you need to tell people what you're going to do for them so they know whether to speak to you or not. So you absolutely should be learning from all the stuff that I'm doing, I'm putting out there, because even though I'm asking for your help with my course, you can be doing the same thing with your material as well. So I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope your laptop hasn't broken. I hope you're not in a Facebook 24-hour ban. If I can help you in any way, then just shoot me up in the comments below. I may or may not be able to reply, but I will send you a message if I can't. And have a fantastic day, and make sure you click subscribe when I stop. See you guys soon.